Hi guys, we're here at Adobe Live with Véronique Lafortune and Emile Lord Ayotte.
Hi.
And they are from Le Billyclub, which is a design studio in Montreal. They're joining us today, and they were here yesterday and the day before working on a swimwear brand for Monicano apparel. Apparel?
No, apparel. Is it?
It's apparel, yeah.
Apparel.
Apparel.
Got it.
Apparel's a cocktail.
Got it. Yeah,
Apparel's a cocktail.
I had so much trouble with that yesterday.
Exactly. So we have a really great show today. They're going to walk through the rest of the design for Monicano. We're also going to do a giveaway. We have an amazing book that's by Behance, and it is the super modified Behance book of creative work. And we also will be reviewing portfolios around 2:30. So you guys have a little bit of over an hour to submit your portfolios for review. And Emile and Vero will take them apart. No, they'll be really nice.
We said yesterday we would be kind. We're
yeah,
gonna
he
be
said
nice
he'd be
guys.
kind, so
Yeah,
exactly.
Don't worry, guys.
Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
They'll be really nice.
We have some friends on the chat, so hi friends.
Nice. Hey friends.
Phil,
Tiago?
Pascal, Jolin.
Oh, nice. Vanille.
Everyone's there.
Yo, Emile.
Yo.
Emile and Vanille? Is that like you guys have a band?
Vanny is playing volleyball also.
Oh,
you know?
another volleyball person.
Yeah,
This is
there you go.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emile will show us some of his skills later in volleyball while he's working on logos. Yeah.
That's
Set
pretty much
spike.
it.
Cool. So maybe we can take it in, and whose screen do we want to start with?
Yeah,
It's
Emile
gonna be
is
mine
going to do
first.
the comeback on
Alright.
what we presented yesterday. And
Yep.
After the session of design, we tweaked some logos, and because we don't have a lot of time to do this. So
Exactly.
usually we take 2 weeks, like we
Really?
we break down the time.
Emile can do it in 6 minutes, apparently. We learned that yesterday.
Don't say
Emile's
that
like,
to our
all right,
clients,
logo
you
in
know?
6 minutes, done. Yeah, we won't tell the clients.
Nah.
He's like, they take 2 weeks.
But the thing is, as we said at the beginning of the week, we tried to present our thing the best way we can for the clients. So we usually take a lot more time than we did for this one. But yeah, we kind of have something that's cool. Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding? Of course it's cool. You guys are like, oh, it's kind of cool. I'm like, it's going to be
Yeah.
amazing.
And we got feedback from the client too
Yeah.
that
Oh, great.
helped our choices on the logo. So
Awesome.
we sent everything we've been working on yesterday, and they came back with comments on the color, the fonts, and we asked them to pick 3 of the fonts they like the most.
Uh-huh.
And they haven't seen this presentation yet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it's a surprise for everyone and the clients. This is great.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if we walk through a little bit of what you guys did yesterday.
Exactly. So yeah, for Monicano apparel, we're just gonna do a little little comeback on what is the brand for the people that weren't there maybe the past 2 days. So yeah, Monicano's a swimwear company that's made with passion, and we've got this quote that they are really working by. This is the thing that defines them. So we want to make a living by traveling and by creating something that reflects who we are. By Arthur and Gabrielle, the owners.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're a couple. They want to do this, like this is the lifestyle that they wanna put forward.
Very cool.
So-
Hi, Ahmad. Hi, Victor. Rohit. Welcome. Join.
Well, seems like I look like Pablo Escobar. Thanks, David.
Yes, David said so. Yeah.
Not sure this is a compliment, but yeah. Yeah, so Monicano Swimwear, it's a company for all young, curious, and creative souls. And these are the keywords that we chose with the people watching. That was
Yeah,
Tuesday,
2 days ago.
right?
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah.
So youthful, inspiring, and mindful. These were the really 3 keywords that guide us when we are designing. These are the 3 words that we are already coming back just to make sure.
I love it.
Just to make sure we're on the right track, you know. So these are the colors that we were working that we adjusted.
Nice.
These are the colors that the clients told us they liked the most. So this is
And
what
it seems
we'll
like
be.
a smaller set of colors than yesterday. So
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like in Vero you were saying that you've refined it from client
Exactly.
talking to them and That's great.
And we still have other palette that would work very well with it. Like I really like the orange we had yesterday, and I think it could work well. But
these are beautiful.
We decided to keep the blue and the green, and the pink was the complementary color of that. So
nice. Yeah, you have a lot of people chiming in saying great palette.
They came back actually because yesterday we chose option 2, which was more earthy, and the first one was very bright, vibrant and colorful. And they came back and they say that they preferred color because they thought it was bringing the youthful
I agree.
Yeah.
And it goes back to your tenants, the 3 words that you chose for your playground.
Exactly.
So that's perfect.
Yeah, so you can definitely see the beach in there, like the sand color, the sand beige, and with the 2 kind of blue and the one that's a little bit grayish. Yeah, so it kind of blends everything we got in case of nature, beach, and
sand, skin tone. It's beautiful.
So these were the fonts that the clients liked. And these are the 3 that we worked with.
Cool.
So these are really our starting points. And in our case, we redid a little bit of this one. We used that uppercase with this one, and this one we used the lowercase.
Nice.
That's what you guys are gonna see. So the font option 1. With this one.
Ooh,
and
look at that.
I guess this picture really represents our color palette. This
totally.
is kind of exactly what we're working with.
I want to go there.
With
Monicano.
Sure. Yeah, so this is the first font that we used with the apparel on
that they
underneath.
chose.
That they chose,
It's beautiful.
Made with respect for nature. We always put a little secondary font with it. And how's this one called?
It's from a type kit actually, and it's Gitan.
Gitan, yeah.
Gitan?
Gitan.
From
Yeah. So
is it French? Gitan.
Yeah.
Nice.
Font option 2, as we said, the uppercase feels a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
They like it a lot. Like I think it's sophisticated, and maybe with the kind of picture they want to bring, it's super simple. So. It's how they are gonna balance the personality out of a logo.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's important, but I think we can push it with the icon or something else that makes it a little bit more crazy.
And I think it is what's fun with this one, that it's really simple but also elegant, because sometimes you can have really elegant font that are like big serif and things like that. So this one kind of blends these 2 things together really well. Then with the apparel underneath.
I really like the colors in that last slide. It's nice to see them paired.
Yeah, exactly. And the third one, this is Canela. We were more leaning towards Amerigo yesterday. That was a bit bolder.
Yeah.
But we came back to this one because the clients really liked it, and we do also, maybe there's really something cool with it.
There's a bit more legibility to it, because I think Amerigo had some pretty high contrast in the thick and thin lines.
Yeah, so we really like this one.
Philippe says it's sexy, so I'm going to go with that.
Thanks, Phil.
That is some sexy type. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice.
All right, so I'm going to show, these were the 3 kind of icons we were...
Ooh.
My goodness.
Look at that. I like that.
Yeah. So the third one you guys probably didn't see. We were working on the wavy M yesterday. Oh, thanks. So I kind of redrew something. Just what I really was looking for was the structure of the M. I really wanted it to fit in there. So by putting the waves in the middle, I thought this would fit better. But the thing is, when we were working and trying to put the icons with the fonts, the 2 that are on the bottom, they didn't fit.
Yeah,
that's the
because
thing.
of the M.
Yeah, the big M, you kind of see with the type, and you see it's not the right M that fits with it, so it was weird, and so we kept this one, and we applied it to a couple options, and then we had to redraw another one that wasn't there yesterday. So this is what it did. So we just added a really cool droplet in the M that wasn't there originally.
Pretty. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So you see what we did for this type, and it would probably need to be refined a little bit more
sure.
because we don't have a lot of time. Like we're trying to
Yeah.
do the best kind of option, but we took the original font, but we modified the M, and we would probably modify a little bit more the font if we go with that option.
Yeah, this is something that we've been saying for the past 2 days, that we normally always draw a font and like make the logo really custom, and this is something that we don't really have time to do here.
Right,
but yeah,
right.
but we
But I
for
think-
this option the M was redrawn, and
Yeah, and there's some nice detail. I think
Yeah.
the idea of adding in that drop, which is more ownable and customized, is something that's very unique. And
Andrea is asking if it's too feminine, and I think it's a good question. And they are really aligned right now on the girl side of the swimwear and
more
stuff.
feminine.
Right now they are more feminine, so but it's a good point to bring out. Like now they're choosing a logo. This one might be a little bit more feminine, and the choice of color right now too is like it's very soft and.
And there's always the option, like when you start, if you start your brand with a more feminine side and then you want to go for more masculine stuff after that, you can like modify some things and modify a different, use a different color palette, just for the two sides of the brand maybe. But yeah, this is kind of why we're presenting 3 options to the client. So yeah,
it's smart.
You
So they
see
can have some choice and see which way they wanna go.
Yeah, exactly.
For those of you guys who are just joining now, we have Véronique and Emile, and they're from the Billyclub, and they're just talking through their process for Monicano. We are working on a swimwear line today, and we started working on that 2 days ago. And what's happening now is Emile is talking through some of the details of the typography and the font choices that they're using, as well as color palettes. So welcome, everyone. Hi, Tim, Laura, Malk, Ayam. Amazing. Got a lot of friends in there, huh, you guys?
And yeah, I want to remind why we're working on icons that much, because this is something we talked about yesterday, that the fact that they're going to be a lot on the web, they're going to be on Instagram, on Facebook and things like that. Like this is something that we really wanted to focus on, because they want to have something that can fit in small sizes and then just a lot of sizes maybe.
Well, there's going to be a lot of applications that you guys are going to be showing and creating.
Yeah, and on swimwear, I guess this is not something that you want to put like in big and bold always. You maybe want to be a little more subtle for some pieces in there. So the icon is something that people can play with. When the owners are gonna design their stuff, this is something that they're gonna be really that they can play on different things.
Ooh.
So this is.
Nice.
Second, this is the icon we did in like 6 minutes yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but it's amazing. See, you guys, send it to the Billyclub; they'll get it done.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm actually really surprised how it fits with the 2 fonts there, with the 2 other fonts there. So yeah, we're gonna use this icon for these 2 options. Even if
beautiful.
the fonts are different, I feel like this one, I don't know, there's something to it that.
There's also that the O is so round that it fits well, like with the icon.
Oh yeah, you can see that. It's almost perfectly geometric on the outside.
Yeah,
it's
exactly. Exactly. So I guess this is pretty much the wrap up.
Johanna saying that the second icon almost looks like a swimsuit. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that Vero mentioned that yesterday, that it's very swimsuit-esque.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do now is, as we said at the beginning of the week, we're gonna really focus on building a presentation for the clients, and this the presentation is gonna be just like we would normally do with any clients we have. So we're gonna be working
in the
each
fast version, but-
in the really fast version, but yeah. We're gonna be both working on different options. I don't know which one you're.
I started the option 1. So.
Okay, so I'll take option
Nice.
2 and work on that.
You had a nice M that I saw you were working on, but you
Nice
didn't
M?
show me the M that was wavy, but it was the serif.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, with a I can show that, guys.
I liked it, and
it was on day 2.
So for those of you joining, I am here with Véronique Lafortune and Emile Ayotte, who's also a lord. We have a boss and a lord, and I'm Christy Darth. Amazing.
So for the wavy M, there was one that I was working on that was a serif, but
Yeah, I like this M.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's what you were trying to do
the first time. The first time this is what I was trying to do. And as I said yesterday, this is what I've done. I've put an M that already exists in Photoshop.
Oh yeah.
And waved it and then vectorized it. This is how I did this one.
Nice.
This is kind of the M I was working yesterday. I've tried it like a little less bold, and I've tried this version also, but this is kind of too weird for where we want to go.
What's weird about that? I think it's cool.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool, but I don't know, something like,
maybe
less
it's for some other brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I'm definitely going to keep that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, so, Jerome says they recognize the Quebec accent. Hello from Montreal. Did you guys see what I did there? I said Quebec. Because I know, I didn't say Quebec.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
So good. I'm learning my French.
Yeah. French, and
French, and then
Quebec French.
Yeah, Quebecois.
So did you want to work with this one, or?
You have a lot of people out there from Montreal.
I just wanted to show it because I think it's interesting.
Cape Town, nice.
I've tried a couple things with that. I've tried like to outline it and see what.
Joanna agree with the newest wavy series.
Yeah, she likes the newest wavy.
Yeah.
See, this is what happens. You guys will gang up on each other and be like, "Well, Joanna agreed." See, Emile, we don't want to use the wavy one. The boss has spoken.
The thing is, I was drawing this one from the Canela, I think, the Canela M. So let's see what it does, and maybe we can incorporate that if it
Hello
feels.
from Florida. Hi, Carlos. They're calling us the Poutine Gang. I like that.
Poutine Gang.
Yeah, the Poutine Gang.
It's been a while now. No, so this wasn't Canela. As you can see, there's much more contrast in there. So I just want to see if it feels right.
Hi from Scotland. Hi, Malk.
Amerigo. Yeah. So this was from Amerigo.
Oh, actually, Joel said the wavy one would work knocked out of the circle. Interesting.
Let's try that.
There you go, Joel. Put in a request and it can happen in under 6 minutes.
But the thing is, yesterday when I was working on this one, when I put it in a circle,
I thought you said an M&M.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, yeah, it looks like an M&M that got too wet.
Exactly. Like if you keep it in your hand for too long.
Yeah, you're like, ah.
Yeah.
It's a hot M&M.
Yeah, exactly. And there's something about that I don't know if it's really wavy and you put it on a swimsuit, maybe you'll think that it's because of the swimsuit that is wavy, and you'll
like warped or something.
And you won't maybe notice the fact that this is the actual icon that it's supposed to be wavy.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to think about how it's going to be used in
Exactly.
the context that people. Joel said, "Never mind." Yeah, Joel, that was a terrible idea. What were you thinking?
Yeah. That's pretty much it for what we had on it. I don't know. I can show a bit of the ones we had yesterday. But,
Oh yeah.
I
really loved that blue, but I can see why it just didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I want to see it for something else, you know?
This is the kind of thing that feels more corporate, I guess. And
or maybe like a poster background.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that we said like it looks like an owl, like
Yeah, I know.
I only see an owl in there.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that's kind of.
But I think that's good because you ask your friends things like that you might not see when
Yeah,
you're really close
exactly.
to it, or when you have a day in between design. You come back and you're like, oh, you're like, shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was perfect, and now I'm like, oh.
But yeah, I feel like now we have the best icons of
Oh yeah.
what we've been working on.
And the best palette too. I really like your new palette. I think it's really diverse, but it has like the right amount of elegance and nature.
And it still worked with the other colors that we like
Yeah.
that are more earthy.
It's kind of just an update of this one. And as Vero said earlier, maybe this one is gonna be put back because we really like that earthy tone.
Totally, you could swap it out for one of the others maybe, or even do a third palette. Yeah, that's cool.
We'll see how it goes. But
Nice.
yeah, I can maybe go through the mock-ups we have really quickly.
Cool.
Well, I'll just open the presentation.
So where do you guys usually find your mock-ups, or
I
how
have
do
the
you
presentation.
how do you go through and source them?
We took a bunch of Adobe stock for this presentation, but we always like keep like there's so many great mock-ups on internet. You can buy like a package of mock-ups, and when you do a cafe, you have like all your mock-ups for the cafe. And when you have like a restaurant, you like, and I think it's good when they all have the same style. Like it's like this one doesn't have the same style, but it's. Sometimes it's fun, but what we do is we usually put the background the same color as our color palette. So you just want the client to be in the mood of like the colors and what's
the playground.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, I feel like people always search for templates, and you can just like put it on a picture instead. Like we took a picture of coffee cups for a client, and I just like erased the logos, and now it's the perfect coffee cup mock-up.
I think it's great because you can put it in the context that you really want yourself if you're able to take a little bit of time and take the photos. It's nice.
I think if you are good at taking pictures, or you have a friend, like if we would have time, it would be like the best to do like your own mock-ups. And
completely agree.
This is certainly the best. So we're on Vero's screen right now. Do you want to go through the mock-ups we have?
Sure.
Ooh, amazing.
So we're like slowly starting the presentation that we're gonna send to the client. And well, these are the slide that you already seen, so I'm not...
We're always putting them back there just so the client, it's like the tunnel vision, you know, you just go through each step so the client just knows where we're going with this, and then just to remind him what we've been through.
Exactly.
You
know? Especially that now, like, we're doing this back-to-back, like day to day, but when you don't see the client for a week or 2 weeks,
right, they can forget.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you just have to remind yourself.
So Laura has a question. Do you guys always show the client mock-ups when you present, or do you show different options?
In this case, we have 3 options, and yes, we always do mock-ups.
Cool.
Always.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not a lot of mock-ups. It's like, let's say, like right now, it's we're gonna do like towels, t-shirts, and bags. But let's say the client just need a logo, and you know that they don't need anything else. You do their business card and the stationery with their info.
It's a great way to show the logo.
Exactly, because this is how they visualize how they're gonna use it. You can even put an email signature or like just something that they will use, or
totally, and it gets them excited.
Exactly. And so in this case, we have like a lot of. You can just put your logo on a background, artistic background, because it's always fun. Then you can put it on a solid color. And then same thing, like you put the full logo, just a little icon, and then we did the same slide that you've seen before, but it's like a book, and you look like at pretty stuff. And
exactly, and it shows an application of their secondary font.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we didn't put it yet, but we could do a full page for fonts, and like we should probably do it. Like put the fonts and the title, what we want to use. Like this bag fits well with the beach theme.
I love that. Yeah, because it's really nice. I think someone earlier on, maybe Philippe, I think you guys might know Philippe, right? Yeah. He had some very wise advice that I think you already told him. He probably told him to say this. He's like, always show mock-ups that reflect the client's need, like this bag. Yep.
Exactly. Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, thanks Phil. Thanks, Phil. Why don't you just show up here, Phil?
Yes, so it's always like you find good mock-ups that fits the mood of the project, and even if there's so many images on the internet, if we wanted to put like a tropical leaf next to it, they would love this because it makes sense with the project, and it's just little elements that is very on point. We have like a swimsuit here that we have. And we just put the little icon there. I don't know if it's selling something, this slide. We can decide after if, like, sometimes you just put all the images you like.
Yeah.
And you keep them or you take them out.
You can choose once you have it all collated together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I just put it there, like, maybe it's gonna be smaller, but sometimes you don't need to make it perfect. Like, that's always what we say to the client. The first presentation is, this is to make you dream, and what you like, and what you don't like, like,
exactly.
You just don't look at it, like, in a way that it's you're trying to tell them how this could live in the future.
Yeah.
And
maybe they don't want to do the beach towels, you know.
Exactly.
But we just put it there so they can see, like, oh yeah, we could maybe do that.
And maybe they hadn't thought about it, even
exactly.
though they're creating swimwear. It doesn't mean that it was top of mind. So it's great.
Same thing, maybe like a flag. We might just take it out, but we like this, and it works with some project, and it could work if they have a conference, or if they go somewhere, if they have a pop-up or whatever. You just need to be creative.
Yeah, they have a trade show that they're going to go
Exactly.
show their stuff for the first time. Exactly.
And we just put what we like, and maybe it doesn't fit in the presentation at the end. Like, sometimes too much is like not enough. So like you just put what is
Gabrielle's loving this logo. She's like, whoa, this is amazing.
Oh, Gabrielle, this is the owner.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey.
Or is she? Is he?
Yeah.
Either
Yeah,
way,
it is,
we're like,
right?
yay!
Gabrielle Brodeur. Are you the Gabrielle from?
Are you the
Are
Gabrielle
you the
Brodeur?
Gabrielle that's gonna make these swimsuits real? David has a question for you guys. Can Illustrator do the layout you're doing in Illustrator as well?
Yes, sometimes we do it in like right now, this mock-up especially would be really easy to do on Illustrator.
Right, because you could create drop shadows.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it could be a way to present your work too. Like,
It's kind of a different style, I
Yeah.
guess. This is a different style of presentation, and it's just like, it's just.
I think like we work with a lot of projects that it's lifestyle, so we put it on pictures, and I think it just fits well with the mood of, like, you know, going to the beach. Like, it includes an activity and human and stuff.
Oh, Samuel also said he meant InDesign. Well, maybe. I mean, yeah, you could do it in InDesign too, right?
You could, but it's so easy to change your links with InDesign that, like, we have like a folder with all the mockups, and then we just directly modify them.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Through InDesign to
The smart objects.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And we have some T-shirts here.
Ooh, love it.
We have a poster somewhere. Little tags. I think the round icon is going to be nice into that kind of tag. And we're not taking decision about this now. It's just to show.
Just to show possibilities. I like that. That's great.
And this slide, they want to do something different for packaging. We were saying that they really want to find something different.
Yeah.
So they want to send the swimsuit in water bottle.
Oh, how creative.
Because
that's really smart.
So like you always have a water bottle that you can use.
Yeah, it's hot.
And not
you're in
buy
the sun.
plastic and like good quality bottle.
Yeah, and considering that it's World Water Day, that's right on theme for swimwear.
Oh, this is today, right?
Yeah, it's today.
I wasn't sure about that.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's something that they're really like they've seen some beach that they want to change.
Yeah. You can even find colors like you did that can match the palette that you're looking for. That's awesome.
Yeah, we chose those colors for matching the palette.
Yeah, this is actually the actual bottle that they're gonna buy. This
Cool. Yeah, it's like a Nalgene. Nice.
And then we have a Facebook.
Oh, perfect.
With some unread message. And then it's option 2. So like we have the 3 option, and we're just gonna mock up everything, and after
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So I like that we have all of the concepts and context already picked out, and then both of you are going to be working back and forth on applications. Amazing. What a team. I know.
It's all about the team.
It's all about teamwork here today. I like it. Oh, Philippe says it looks great. Great.
Thanks, Phil.
Thanks, Phil. Thanks, Uncle Phil.
Do we have one? Yeah, this is option 2.
Ooh.
I'll just show the options, so if you have like comments
amazing. I love that you already have them all put together too. I thought that we were just doing one. This is perfect.
No, we have the 3, so that's what we're gonna put on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
That
image in the
picture, yeah.
background.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
And Emile is changing all the links, and I'm gonna upload it in the presentation.
Cool.
That's another good way to work in a team, because if we would be the 2 on the presentation, it wouldn't work well. But
Yeah.
So for those of you watching and joining, we're having a portfolio submission that Emile and Vero will critique your portfolio in the nicest way possible.
There.
They will review your portfolio later today. So around 2:30, we're going to do a portfolio review, and we're going to choose 2 portfolios. So take a little bit of time. You have about an hour left to submit your portfolio for consideration. Yeah, it'll be pretty exciting.
We're doing that at the end completely.
At the end, yeah.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, I know.
you can switch it to Emile's screen, because he's in the Photoshop. It's more
Perfect.
interesting.
Yeah, let's
than
take
me.
a
This
look
is
at what
cool.
Emile is up to on his screen. Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm working on the bag right now for the second application, for the second option.
Oh, nice.
And, I'm doing some versions of it just to see what fits the best. I've done one that was more, I'm just gonna save that so I don't lose it, but yeah. And important thing, just labeling the file.
Naming conventions are super important, especially when you're working with so many concepts and so many assets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just the fact that we're both working on different options, we don't want them mixed up, and yeah. So I've got a couple bag options.
So Sam Taylor has a question. Did you use calculations to make the color palette?
Calculations?
Yeah. I don't
I'm not
even know if I know what that means, but
not
maybe
sure.
a specific maybe complementary color palette, like.
I think it was more emotional choice that we saw that it was going well together, and we wanted the green and the blue, and it was going well with the pink.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's how we chose.
I like that it's just based on intuition, because I think that it's like a taste factor. You know? Yeah. Amazing.
So yeah, I'm just looking through the bag ideas I have. Maybe we're gonna present both, or I don't know. I like the idea of having the big icon on it, but maybe it's too much. So maybe just this bag.
I like the type too. It's really nice to see that.
This feels a bit more like fashion, as we said earlier. It feels like a gift bag or anything like that. But yeah.
What do you guys think who are watching? Should we go full icon or
full
type?
icon or not, guys? Full icon or not?
Ooh. There's always that.
A little delay.
The little delay where then they'll be like, full icon! Type! Cool. We'll stand by with bated breath.
All right.
They like the type. One on both sides. Good idea, Andrea.
That could be,
yeah,
that could be it.
One of each.
So I've done this.
Every other viewer says type full icon. Type full icon.
Yeah. Put the
Amazing.
logo in the corner and let it shows only half or just a bit of it. Okay, I can try that.
You're like, okay.
We should always design with the chat.
Yeah, I know, right?
This
is like, just put the logo in the corner and crop it off, you know.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I want to chat while I work too. Maybe I can put the audio on and have like Siri tell me what they're saying so I don't have to read it all. Amazing.
So I guess this is the kind of things you do when people already know your brand and already have a good idea of who you are, because now we're trying to get recognized by people. We are launching the brand,
right?
So people
they've never
don't know
seen
what
the
it
brand
is.
before, so how will they recognize it?
Yeah, exactly. So if they see just a part of the logo, they're not maybe gonna know it's the logo. So this is kind of tricky, but I'm gonna do it just to see what it does.
Again, great tips. said by the Lord. I mean, he's like, look, if they don't know the brand yet, we can't yet obscure it. Yeah. So I think that's true. Yeah. I like this dual action teamwork where I'm like peeking over Vera's shoulder and she's doing posters and looking at all the mock-ups, and then we watch Emile and he's cropping in on logos. This is very, very interactive, and it really shows the whole team effort. So, and it also shows the process that you guys use at your own studio in Montreal.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is very cool. Yeah.
We don't usually like always work like next to each other doing this, but it goes really fast like this.
Yeah, right? Joel says it's fun seeing the Photoshop menus in French.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
we almost switch it, but I was like,
we're like, why would I do that?
Let's,
it feels fancy.
It does feel fancy. I agree. I never thought about the fact that it's in other languages. I mean, obviously, I'm only in English, so.
How many languages version is there?
I'm sure there's like every language.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Joe says it's like being on vacation. I totally agree. I feel like I'm in France now. I'm like, oh, do-do-do. Awesome. Very fancy. Ooh, that's really nice with the natural.
Feels really good.
Yeah, the natural texture to it is great too. That's one thing that when you're building out of Photoshop versus just doing flat objects in Illustrator or InDesign, you get more texture, so it makes it feel more realistic. Those look great. I could even see those being coasters at the beach.
Yeah,
so that you can set your little drinks on them as you're sipping your cocktails in your fancy swimsuit. But they would be recyclable, of course.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
True.
Stay on brand. Made from recycled material only.
I think it's going to be a good challenge for them and important.
Yeah.
Because it's part of the brand right now.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's really important. Like you said, it's part of what people are expecting now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, to be responsible with your designs, and not just as a designer, but as a creator, what you're putting out into the world, so that you're not leaving a lot of mess behind.
Yeah, and as a brand also, like, especially for them, like they're working with Ocean, promoting Ocean. I think they could not like do that without talking a bit about like having, we have to care about the ocean.
Yeah. Yes, to answer Lucian's question, there is a book left for the giveaway. We are doing a random giveaway, and we are going to be giving away this book, Super Modified, which is super cool. Super Modified by Behance. It is the Behance book of creative work. And we flipped through it a little bit earlier in a couple of programs, and what we looked through is some amazing pages. A lot of different work and chapters from amazing artists, all that are focused in Behance and all of their portfolios. So, yeah, that page looks empty, but it's not. Yeah, there's a lot of amazing work in here. So it's a really cool book. Yeah, I agree, Benjamin. I want the book too. Ooh, cool. I like that you added the shadow on there. It makes it feel much more dimensional. So how are you doing that? Are you adding shadow, or is it masking? What's the technique that you're using?
Yeah, I'm masking right now. I'm just adding a layer of black and put it inside. Yeah, inside of the. I'm using the logo as a mask.
Yeah, cool.
I'm not used to these technical terms. It's been a while since I've talked about Photoshop.
I'm doing
you know?
the thing with the stuff in the frame.
God, I can't be a teacher. I can't be a teacher. You know?
But it's interesting because Emile is putting his logos in Photoshop, and I'm just putting them on InDesign. But it's interesting because you can do both.
Yeah, you can just do both.
Depend on how many time you have and how realistic you want to do it.
But yeah, with the picture Vero's working on, she's working on
I'm just in
on the
InDesign.
tags.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Nice.
so these tags like already feel flat, so you can put the vectors right
Yep.
on it, and it's gonna look real too.
Exactly.
I've done it in Photoshop, but like I didn't do anything with the
Right.
icon. I didn't modify anything, so I guess you can just put it flat.
Amazing. Then that also
on
gives
it.
you the ability to change it around quickly if you
Yeah,
need
exactly.
to without having to reopen Photoshop,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We had some message yesterday like this.
Ooh, nice.
They really like that font, but
Yeah.
now I'm thinking with option 1 it doesn't work because it's competing each
Yeah.
other. But I think we can use this kind of font
Yeah,
with
especially with the send
option
option.
2
Because-
and option 3.
Yeah, I think it's gonna look really good with the option 2 since the logo is really
Yeah.
like classic
Yeah.
and simple.
Amazing. Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
gonna-
I really like the type that you're using in this poster.
I'm
It's
gonna
very
put
nice.
it on the
Yes.
t-shirt already.
So you have about 48 minutes to submit your portfolios if you guys haven't done it already. It's going to be pretty great. We're going to have Emile and Vero review the portfolio around 2:30. So in about 45 minutes. Ooh, very nice. That looks
Yeah.
great. Yeah,
I
I would
like
drink
it.
from that water bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'd
there's-
recycle my current water bottle to drink out of that water bottle.
But you would recycle it.
I would
That's the key
recycle it,
point.
yeah. Actually, I would donate it or give it to someone. How about
Yeah,
that? That's
yeah,
even better.
Perfect.
Nah, I just keep both of them and share. Yeah. Oh,
There's-
Pascal asked if Emile, you should consider becoming a comedian.
Gosh.
Well, Pascal, little did you know, but when he's not doing volleyball,
Yeah,
he is
exactly.
a comedian.
Did you know, Pascal?
Did you know, Pascal?
I hope she
Amazing.
knows.
And Linda said that sometimes when she shows branding concepts, she also includes marketing examples like Instagram grids and magazine ads.
True.
Yeah, so I think that that's something that Vero had on her screen earlier for Facebook, so that they can show how that would work in context once the brand is being put into social media. Oh, perfect! Yeah,
have
look,
it
you're
right
working
here.
on it right now, just as we started talking about it. Amazing.
But yeah, I think it's important, and in this case, with this presentation, we're not really doing any production or anything, so
Right.
it's really just showing how it could look on different platforms.
Yeah, like the experience of it.
But I think if we were doing a lot of production after that,
Yeah.
I think it would be nice to have another presentation with more clear pieces like stationery and maybe that presentation would be more illustrator, like more flat,
Focused.
less inspiration pictures and
Got
stuff
it.
like this.
So do you guys usually work where you will show the more early concepts and then they choose the concept and then you start to refine and validate and do a little bit more of what Vero just said, like adding in specificity?
But yeah, after a presentation like this, we make a list of what they need and what they want to produce after that.
Yeah.
So we usually,
Perfect.
yeah, so, because sometimes you can give them ideas too, you know, while doing this presentation, you're like, hey, any good ideas that you have, you just present them and you can say, oh, we could have a tote bag or we can do you could have
Like
a
the
pop,
towel.
Yeah, just
or have a, I don't know, some kind of beach pop-up or
Cool.
something
that's
like
great.
that. Yeah.
It looks beautiful. Yanina asks, how do you work with the licenses of the typography?
Yesterday we went through that subject a little bit, but we like rent the fonts or we buy them or type, or you have an option like Typekit where you can use them.
Until you decide to buy it.
Exactly.
Yep.
And you usually ask the client to pay for the fonts, or you can include it in your design price at the beginning.
it depends on if the client needs to use it after or not. So
Yeah.
if not, then you have to buy the font, and then you you can use it for whatever needs you have. But
Yeah.
like if the client needs it to make his own Facebook post or anything like that, well, then they have to buy a license, and maybe you don't, since you've rented it on font stand or anything like that. If you
Makes sense. Well, in about 15 minutes, we're going to do some book hype, which we'll be giving away the amazing book, Super Modified. So check it out. Someone earlier asked, I guess Nick Tay smelled the book earlier, and she was like, good book. And they were like, can we have Vero and Emile smell the book? And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of a weird request, but if you guys want to smell the book, it's up to you guys.
Someone asked for that?
They did. And I was like, we'll think about it. But get excited, because you will get to get that book later. A random user will get this book.
And are the projects in the book like featured projects, or
I'm not sure if
what
they're
are they?
featured, but they're all from the Behance network.
Yeah.
Yeah, so portfolios from Behance are in the book, and it's pretty awesome. There's a ton of different categories. Everything from illustration, typography, toy design, fine arts, fashion, film, animation, crafts. So there's quite a bit of categories in there that they're featuring for different disciplines.
So
Yeah.
what we're looking at is the flag that Vero was talking about
Oh,
earlier.
it's beautiful. Yeah.
So there, yeah, you can add definitely a picture in that in case they use it for
I love that
any event,
application.
you know?
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that's very fitting.
And I'm gonna save that and try another one maybe with the type and see what it does. Option 2, flag lookup. But I feel like this, I don't know, it represents the sun that could be on the beach. You know, there's something really
the sun
cool about
rising
this.
or setting. Very cool.
Let's try it with that.
Yeah, Marie loves it.
Yeah.
Kat says it's a nice flag. It is.
And I feel like when in the case of it being in a trade show or something like that, like pictures are always a good thing. I feel like people are drawn to good photography.
Totally. And it also starts to get them thinking about the feeling of the brand and, you know, what it would feel like to be in that environment and, whisk them away.
So.
Yes. Ramonion, if you're just joining, the giveaway today is a book. And it's a really good book, so you're definitely going to want to stay in the chat.
So with this option, there was something I did on the bottle that I liked. That was, if I can just, I'm not on the right one. Okay.
This is cool. You guys are both going to be working on bottles at the same time, different bottles.
So for this bottle, I put the, what?
And you're like, that's not my screen. It confused Emile. He's like, wait.
I was a bit confused,
is that
guys.
me?
I was confused. But yeah, so I put the logo like
The other way.
on the other way. I went the
Cool.
vertical logo.
The other way. I like
so,
that.
The other way.
The other way. That's a technical
other
term.
way.
The other
So
way.
what we're doing right now is just pretty much like putting logos on things, but like we usually work on more diverse elements, brand elements, just to give something more than just putting logos.
Yeah.
So and that's what Vero's doing right now. But
Totally.
yeah. So but I feel like maybe putting that logo on vertical side on some
love
pieces could be cool. So I'm just gonna try that.
It's also really nice because that's since it's such a horizontal logo, putting it vertical gives you enough space so you can read it and it doesn't feel small when you're putting it on the bottle horizontally.
And this is the kind of logo that really can sustain it since it's really simple, as we said earlier. So this is
it's
the really
elegant, and if they are like moving towards both male and female apparel down the line, I think it's a nice option. Yeah.
I really like this gray on this picture, but for something like that, maybe the pink would feel right also, and give it a bit more pop.
Oh, Tima has a question. He says that since they're making a lot of different mock-ups, how do you decide to present which ones to the client?
I don't know. We decide
Emile's
whichever
like,
feel right, you know.
We present like what's working well, and like maybe we're not gonna use them all,
No, c'est ça.
but
Yeah.
we definitely will choose the one that have a big impact and that are really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and some people are asking where you're getting your mock-ups, but earlier Vera said that a lot of times they'll make them from photographs that they find or that they've taken. So that makes them feel a little bit more original, as well as there's a lot on Adobe stock. You can really find them anywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of things on Adobe stock, and we said earlier this week that we didn't really work with that prior to the evening, but now that we've seen what it is, I'm like, yeah, it's a really good tool. Just yeah. So for the flags, what it did. So there's this
Super
one that I
cool.
like.
Yeah, I like that
Second
too.
one with the type, that's a bit more traditional, but I feel like the icon is really good. And there's this version also that could be nice. That's I don't know if you want to push
like
the
that.
brand more than
Yeah.
pushing like I don't know. So
It's
that could be cool also.
I have some problem with that flag with my logo because I want to put the full name,
Yeah.
and it's on the flag. It's harder to play with it.
Right,
But
right.
I'll get inspired by the thing you did with the beach.
So-
I think it was a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Mulk has a question. Would you ever consider making the last O in Monicano into the fish logo, or do you think it would lose too much in the reduction?
Yeah, it depends on the application. Maybe this is the kind of thing that like I don't know, like would it feel too much or not? I can try it right now, but they're not the same weight. But I don't know. This is the kind of thing that we could do on a T-shirt, maybe, or
Oh yeah,
but
that's
more,
a great idea.
Yeah, maybe more on applications than on really official logos. I don't know. I'm gonna look what it does. Maybe it's a good idea. I didn't.
I
think
like
of
it. You're like, maybe it's a good idea.
No.
Maybe. Just maybe. The verdict is out. We will decide.
And the thing is, if we do that, we
It looks
will
like
have
Monicano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll have to redraw that O2
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
not exactly the same size.
Yeah.
And yeah, we maybe I can. I'm gonna do it for real. and
Most
see what
like,
it does
yeah, you need to change the circle weight.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a fun experiment. I
Yeah.
think these are the things that you go through when you're in the creation process.
Yeah, and this is something that really takes like a minute maximum. So why not try it? You know.
Yeah, like Voodoo Val said, if you're interested in getting your portfolio reviewed, check out the portfolio review tab. We have about 36 more minutes for you to submit your portfolios, and then Vera and Emile will be reviewing them later. Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
We have quite a few submissions. This is great. Yeah. Anna says, cool work, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, so what it does is exactly as you said. We read Monicano.
It still reads Monicano, even
Yeah.
though you upped the weight. Yeah.
So that
Oliver
was
says, what about the first O?
why not?
He's like, all right, why not?
Why
We're
not?
here.
But
We're trying.
Yeah.
that reads better for
Reads
sure.
better, yeah.
It reads better, but
And Vanessa says, yeah, it doesn't work so well.
but I feel like it kind of
It
does.
could.
It
but
could work.
I think it could work.
If the client would really want it to work, it
Yeah.
could work.
yeah.
You're like, if they wanted it, we can abide.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, there's a lot of weight adjustment that we have to do because that icon works well when it's a bit lighter, and I feel like this font could not do that much light.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Thess says she loves the clean and crisp look. Well done, Emile and Véronique.
thanks. But yeah, so I think we'll just focus on.
Yeah.
What we were doing
Actually,
earlier.
that's a good point. Linda said it could be cool on a towel
Oh,
because it would
good
be
idea.
really big. Yeah.
You know what? I'll just try it.
You're
and
like,
see
I'll
what it
just
does.
check that out. You know, while
Why
we're
not?
here. Why
We're
not?
here.
We're here. We're doing it. Yeah.
Oh, I've done this.
Good idea. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, this feels really
I
good.
really like that. It could even be on a little Like I've seen recently on a shirt that I got from my sister, it had a little emblem that was made in metal that was then sewn on in 2 little areas.
Yeah.
That would be beautiful for the swimsuit, because then it wouldn't be an embroider maybe, but a little piece of shell.
Yeah.
Could be cool.
All right, so this was the first, and then...
Cool. That's pretty cool.
And good point. This is exactly the kind of application that this kind of...
See, live chat. I think we all need live chat when we design. I mean, it's going to be a new feature that we're going to incorporate into our programs at Adobe, where we have a live chat panel. We just turn on the live chat panel right above type and color. That's so funny.
So I added the picture on my flag and it works way better now.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
looks
beautiful.
good.
We can look at Vero's screen and she's showing some flag.
Yeah. So...
Whoa. What happened here?
Ashton says, I wouldn't like that live chat option. Yeah, it would have to be an option. You know, you'd have to opt in.
Yeah.
Yeah, designed by committee. I agree. That's bad. No one wants design by committee.
Oh, this is good.
That's very nice, though. Yeah, I think sometimes we can listen to chat, and sometimes we'll just turn it off.
Why not?
Great ideas, guys. Keep the ideas coming. Yeah.
Did someone win the book? I'm so concentrated.
No, you're like,
I don't even know.
No, not yet. The giveaway is coming up. We have more book hype coming soon. So maybe about 5 more minutes, I think, and then we'll be doing the giveaway. It'll be pretty great. You hear my stomach growling.
After 2 pizza.
I know.
Who's hungry? That pizza looked good.
It did,
Yes.
didn't it?
We were jealous.
All right, book hype. We've got about 2 more minutes, and that book is going to be yours. Yours? Whose?
Mine?
Don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
no,
Emile might steal it from you.
You said yours. I felt like you were talking about me. I want this book, you know.
Amazing. This is pretty good. So the book, super modified, the Behance Book of Creative Work. We have tons of portfolios in here showing illustration, typography, industrial design, photography, architecture, toy design, fine arts. I think there's even more. Hold on. Oh, wow.
Wow.
This is pretty cool. Check this out. I've only been reading the one half of it. There's a whole nother half of things that they're showing on the back. So if you get really... Oop, there we go. Yes.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So there's fashion styling, icon design, advertising, motion graphics, painting, editorial, UX, UI, and more. Amazing. Yes, it's a hard book, and it's very heavy. And it apparently smells good, right, Paul? Paul's back there. He's like, it smells great. Yes, I'm going to put this beautiful book jacket back on.
But your books do smell good.
Yeah, they do, right? They have that fresh printed smell, nice paper, dried ink, all the nostalgia. All right, I'm excited to see who wins this book. It's pretty great. Everyone really wants the book. There's a lot of book hype.
Yeah.
Is it a new one or
I think it's relatively new.
Yeah. When did it came out?
Let's see. Emile's always asking the hard questions. He's like, can you dig around and tell me when it came? Yes, Emile, I will do that for you. As the Lord
Thanks.
wishes.
I really want to know.
Let's see. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find out. Well, I can't find out just yet. I might have to look in the back.
Maybe Paul could help.
Yeah, maybe Paul could help. Hey, Paul. What are you doing back there? Published in 2015.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So it's relatively new.
So it still looks great.
It still looks great, yeah. Yes, and if you don't win the book today, you can always go online and get the book.
You can get a website of the book called Behance.
Okay. Very clever.
Go.
Paul's back there in the peanut gallery telling us that you can get a website of the book called Behance.
Wow.
Go online now.
Which came first, though?
Okay, book hype. It's going to happen. If you guys are in the feed, that means that you are guaranteed a chance to win the book.
Wow.
I like when you're guaranteed a chance. Yes, and it is free. It's a free chance. Unless you want to send money, we'll totally take it. We'll put it to good use. We'll buy water bottles,
There
put
you go.
Monicano on it. Yeah.
Are people as excited for the book as the socks yesterday?
I mean, I think so. I mean, books and socks, I would say that the book is like a super win because books cost more than socks.
There you
So, therefore, if we're looking at it, you know, and the book is heavier than socks.
True,
So.
true.
Yes, there's a lot of book hype. I mean, everyone wants a book, right?
Sure.
Sure.
I want it.
You're like, I want it.
Who wouldn't want a free book anyway?
Wouldn't want a free book. Maybe if they already had the book.
True.
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 They could
If they
put
already
it
had
on
the book,
eBay
they could
after.
donate it to you.
Yep.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go. If you win and you already have it, then you can give it to Emile.
I'll give
And
you
he'll
my
share it with
number
Vero.
and- yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Amazing.
So this is a poster that kind of looks cool, and I'm not sure about it.
Yes. Oh, it looks like we have a winner for the book. Who
What,
wants
already?
to announce? Yeah, already. Who's announcing?
Benjamin
Benjamin
Hutter.
Benjamin Hutter, congratulations. Amazing. Yes. We all take a break to clap for Benjamin. Yes, Benjamin.
Good job.
We could call him Ben Hutter.
Ben.
BH. Good job.
Good job, Ben.
Way to do it. All right, back to business.
So I was working on this poster that I'm not sure I like, and but this is
yes.
if this is something that we would put a lot more work in, I would probably implement this type of integration in other elements. I don't know, putting the icon underneath things on pictures.
Yeah.
This is something that could be nice.
It could be nice if it was like the sun setting or,
Exactly.
you know, a river stout and something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure I like it,
Yeah.
and maybe I can just, I don't know.
Yes, for those who missed it,
Invert
Benjamin Hutter won the book, and the book is super modified. The Behance Book of Creative Work. Thank you, Andrea.
Sorry for the non-ban out there.
Exactly. Everyone's like, congrats, Ben. Ugh. Way to go, winner. It's so true. It's sort of like, oh man, it wasn't me. Shoot. Amazing. So now that we have a book winner, you guys can really start focusing on creating your portfolios and getting them up there so that we can review them.
True. You still have time, guys.
Yes.
All right, so this is one poster that I like, and then I'm gonna try one that's a bit more like, that's a bit more with the messages that we were trying to push. There was
cool.
something in the in our presentation we were writing. I'm just looking at. Yeah, made with respect for nature. So maybe this is something that we want to push, but like. In reality, when we work on things like that, we'll ask a copywriter to help us write beautiful sentences that feel like the brand is talking.
Oh, I like that.
But I'm gonna try something with that and see how it goes.
Cool.
And maybe I'll change the picture too, I guess.
Yeah, Marie said she thinks the sign is stronger on the picture. Yeah, cool. It's always good to have some feedback.
True. Yeah, so I'm looking at pictures. We got to see what would feel good. If I'm putting more text, maybe I need something that has a more solid background, not too much details. Yeah, I feel like this one could be nice.
And then we can look over at Veronique's screen.
Yep.
It is very cool. She is also working on some applications.
Yeah.
Maybe you can talk us through a few of them.
I just put a picture because it's nice to mix. They're going to be selling swimsuits, so they will take pictures that are maybe a little bit more fashion and stuff. So it's nice to see it in context with
Totally.
some other element.
Yeah, I think Aaron commented earlier in the feed, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait to see it where it's being applied with swimsuits." So this is great. This shows just that, almost like a lookbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I could have switched the both too and put the logo on a picture.
Yeah. Derek is saying that he's loving the consistency of all the photos being used. They're very and also appropriate for the brand.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the ear
Agree
too.
more.
You have it works super well with this one here. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so there's about a little more than 20 minutes left for the portfolios to be submitted. And don't worry if you don't get reviewed this time, you can still have a chance to be reviewed later with KP and Paul. They will be reviewing 2 portfolios in the session right after us.
Option 2. This is your okay.
Cool.
I'm trying to find your mock-up a bit.
Yeah, they're all called option 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teamwork, I like
Yep.
this. Actually, we can hop over on Emile's screen because he's working on some bus shelter mock-ups
cool.
as well.
Got
Cool.
Yeah.
It's made with respect for nature.
Yeah, so there's a lot of blue in that picture, so maybe I'm gonna try and add some of that green that's there that I didn't use for this option yet. So what I'm doing is just adding that circle, but what is it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
So there's a great question from Yanina. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Well.
Oh, wow. Sounds like there's a story behind this.
No, but the thing is, as we said yesterday with the fonts, we try to get inspired by everywhere and everything. And this is something that I guess people should do, and get inspiration from other places than just Behance, because the thing is, when you follow some certain things and certain people, you kind of tend to follow people that do things you like. So if you only see this kind of things, then you'll only do these kind of things if you only look at that.
Yep.
So the thing is, Behance is a really good community and things on it. People post so many great stuff, but you kind of have to go further and look at things that you wouldn't normally look at and things that
I agree. Gayam says that Emile, you're his inspiration.
Gosh.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, Guy.
It's okay. I totally saw that Philip said that Vero's his inspiration. So,
Perfect.
haha, Uncle Phil. Whether you said that or not, it's true. So good. Yes, more life advice. Everyone's like, more life advice from the Billyclub. Oh, Javier Garcia asks, how are the files being shared between you two? Dropbox or Creative Cloud? Or?
Well, we kind of use a lot of Dropbox when we're working normally, but we just tried to work on Creative Cloud files.
Oh, nice.
That's so when you subscribe to Creative Cloud, you have this cloud that's given to you and that works really well, I think.
Yeah, it's a uploaded file folder that both of them can see and populate at the same time. So it's great. It's really convenient, especially if you're not in the same room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Dropbox is really nice to share with your clients too. I think it's a good platform to always keep the files.
Yeah.
There are so many good
There's so many good platforms.
Yeah.
for everything now. It's really what you prefer.
Yeah.
The water bottle.
And then there's
here.
another question from Yanina. Great questions, guys. How do you deal with trending?
This is a good question. I feel like the kind of projects that we're working on sometimes, like, I don't know how to say that, but sometimes trends are good to work with because if it's trending, then it means people like that, and I don't know. It kind of depends which project you're working on, and sometimes you want a logo that's gonna be like that's gonna be there for 20 years, and sometimes you know that that it's not. And
it's like yesterday we add this font here. Not here, but
the script one, right?
yes,
Yeah.
they liked it as a
Right.
logo.
But
and
it's very on trend for
well,
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's more. I feel like it's sometimes you need some codes like tradition code, vintage
Yeah.
code, something that will always
Yeah.
be
Timeless. Yeah.
timeless and like you can be a little bit trendy, of course, but you need to be inspired by something that have way more soul than just something
Of the moment.
of the moment.
I think that's the difference between advertising and design.
yeah,
Is that
yeah, exactly.
design can hold more timeless inspiration, whereas when you're advertising, maybe you'll use that font to put it on Instagram or to show it on social media, and that can be the trend. So that's where you can kind of give and take with what's trendy right now is more like, let's advertise the trend, but let's keep our brand rooted in something that's more timeless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you had two options for this one?
Yeah, I've got a
Okay.
couple options for every one, so maybe we can look at them and see which one feels.
And JC's curious, what about this omnipresent gradient trend? How do you guys feel about that?
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the project and how
Yeah.
you want to use it. Like gradient will be there forever.
Totally. It's
So
always been
if
there.
you like to play with gradient, even if it's trendy right now,
Yeah.
it's just
It used to be called split fountain. Like back in the day, right? It's like, no, that's not a gradient. That's split fountain. That's two things of ink merging together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's cool. I really like the gradients, but again, like you said, it depends on where you use it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about context.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Did you do this one?
Oh,
yeah.
Benjamin Hutter
bag?
said that he just told his parents that he won
Oh,
the book.
the bag option.
Good job, Benjamin. That's amazing.
Bag options. There's three of them.
You are a wiener.
Michael,
Yeah, right? I'm like, no.
you have a wiener?
You are a wiener? Oh, so what are you doing right now, populating in InDesign?
What am I doing right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just creating more pages because Emile did too much option.
Way to go, Emile. Too many options.
But then we will have to cut down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, Emile, we're cleaning up after your mess. Too many options, and now we gotta cut
but
down.
they look great.
Ah, yeah. See, there. That's the sound of enthusiasm. She's like, but you did a good job.
But we can also like put two on one page.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah. Yeah, I don't remember who said that, but like maybe the font on one side and
Ouais.
the icon on the other side.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
cool,
if
yeah.
you put both on the page, maybe.
I love that.
Because right now we have a lot of big picture, but we can break it with some. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Everyone's really excited about the portfolio review. We have about 15 more minutes to get submissions in, and then we will be reviewing 2 portfolios, and Emile and Véronique will be taking their time reviewing these portfolios with great detail and enthusiasm.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, exactly. So for those of you who are just joining us now on the live feed, we have Véronique Lafortune and we have Emile Lourdes, and they're both from Le Billyclub in Montreal, and they are working on Monicano, a swimwear, which is going to be presented to their client within probably weeks from now, and who knows, I think even their clients are watching as they're working, so this is pretty
probably.
exciting.
Yes, it is.
We never got to confirm if that
Did
was
you
the
do this?
Gabrielle, though.
Yeah, we
Yes,
did.
Gab.
Gab, are you there?
Yeah, I just saved it, so
Okay,
maybe it's gonna be there right now.
Oh, I think that's a great use of that font. Yeah, and a t-shirt. That looks
Yeah, true.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice work.
As I
Nice.
said, I think it works better in this direction
Yeah.
than the other one.
Mhm.
I think so too.
Okay,
Nice.
option 2.
Cool.
I haven't used my trackpad in a while. It's
Yeah, it's weird, right? I'm always like, ah.
Yeah, I wonder if a lot of people use trackpad. That's a conversation we had earlier because
I
I
used to
only
use
use
it-
trackpad.
Oh,
I
you
only use
do?
that. I don't have a mouse.
You've
Yeah.
trained yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
don't
What
know.
do you guys use? For those on the stream, do you guys use trackpad? Do you use mouse? Do you use nothing? You just do key command?
Yeah.
I mean, well, some people are so talented with key command
Yeah.
that they don't even need
Yeah.
trackpad.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Trackpad or a pen tablet. That's true. There's tablets too. Mouse. Yeah.
It's not there.
Mouse, Tim. Yup. Everyone's like, mouse, trackpad, telepathy. Nice. I love it. I mean, if I could do that and just tell my computer what to do, I would just, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't save.
Yeah, I would be on some other show, like moving things around with my mind. Oh, trackpad.
Option two, sans serif. Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Option 2.
So did you always work with just the trackpad, Emile?
Yeah, I've did.
Let's see.
Yeah, got it. I've did an internship at some studio, and they were providing the computer, and there was a mouse and no trackpad, and I was so lost because
Oh, wow,
I couldn't use the trackpad, and I don't know on OS
It's
there's
hard.
so much feature with the trackpad that I couldn't use, and I wasn't.
Well,
yeah.
especially when you're used to something and you're really, it becomes natural.
Yeah, exactly.
And Vero, do you use trackpad usually, or do you use mouse?
I used to only use my trackpad, but like since 2 years, I use my mouse, and right now I'm like I feel it's
You're like,
harder.
I feel, naked without it.
Yeah. But it's fine.
Well, I can't even imagine. You're going so quickly that if you had a mouse, you'd probably be done already. So.
Yeah.
No. Okay, option 3.
Amazing.
I like this T-shirt
Yeah, it looks good.
with the.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Looks like a band shirt. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I like it. It looks like a surfer shirt. I like
Ah.
it. Yeah, it reminds me of just like going out.
Gabrielle
and
is a
surfing.
lifeguard.
Wait,
It's important
really?
to say. Yeah, we
Yeah.
forgot to say
Super
that.
cool.
Yeah. Gabrielle is a swimmer.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it looks like a.
Yeah.
It could be like a team
Yeah.
lifeguard T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam has a question for you guys. Do you think an internship is worth it? Do you think the experience is worth it?
Depends where you do it, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I think
I don't know.
so.
It depends on what you want to do, also. You know,
Totally.
and maybe it depends on where you work. Because I know, like in Montreal, a lot of places where you'll do internships are gonna hire after. But so it depends. I don't know. It really depends on why you're doing it and where you're doing it.
It depends. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Emile said so. It depends. Amazing.
Beauty. So you're doing this perfect.
Yeah.
Have you started option
Ooh,
3?
beautiful.
Okay. I'll start option
Yeah,
3.
because we're kind of a bit behind.
Oh yes, Victor says that he wants an internship at the Billyclub.
We get a lot of
Victor. You know,
Victor?
Victor is the one playing volleyball with me in that I said.
Oh, really?
yesterday.
Oh.
You can just come at the office. You know where it is.
Just come on over, Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very. I think it's fun. Internships are important,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
also you need somewhere where it's structured and people like take
Yeah,
care
where
of,
people will
like
take care of
educate
you.
you, and
Yeah.
Completely.
when we get intern like requests, we don't have time to do it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if we would take that extra help, but we're not helping people saying yes.
Yeah.
If we
Yeah,
don't
'cause-
have the time to
Exactly.
Yeah, to explain
I think that's
things
great
and-
advice because if you can't have time to actually train or give the work, then it's not worth it for anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But we had a great intern.
Heather?
Yeah, Heather.
Nice.
that
Really
came
good.
from Ottawa.
Shout
but
out to Heather.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was also that she was, she had the personality already, like that you can see that she was going for this, and she wanted to be a freelance, and
Oh, that's great.
And we had a really good project to put her on. That felt like the kind of thing
yeah,
she
it was
would love.
also that it was like, oh, but we do have a project right now that we would need help, and
Nice. Matthew Manning says, nice font. So,
Thanks.
yeah. Good choices, guys. I think that they're really appropriate for the brand that you're creating.
Yeah, and they were the client's choice too, so they know what they're doing.
That makes it even better when the
Yeah.
clients agree and then you
Exactly.
can bring them along on the process. Yeah. Oh, and Stanny is asking, what is the font name?
For which?
For which one, Stanny?
Which one are we talking about?
Yeah,
Because there's 3 of them.
there's 3. 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? See? All these things. I'm just like surprising you every moment with my Frenchness. Yeah.
Frenchness?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui. Merci beaucoup. De rien. I'll just like thank myself.
Yeah.
Oh, Mika says maybe you could name all 3 of the fonts.
Well, sure. Kind of a good idea.
Yeah, and then Kevin says, has he missed any Swift activity?
oh,
Ooh, good one. Dun, dun.
Wow.
we did.
We
Oh,
did
that's
it.
beautiful, Emile. I love that. Yeah. I think
Alright.
that looks very appropriate. It's like washing up Monicano from
Yeah.
the sea. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so this is maybe a postal card, something like that. A postcard. Yeah, postcard. Postal card. That was so much a translation from French.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, so this is option 2, and I think we're done with option 2. You were uploading it in InDesign. You're working on option 3.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do some mock-ups?
Yeah.
Which one have you done?
This one, the last one you did, yeah, and the poster inside the metro, kind of.
Amazing.
But this is the ones you've done, or the ones you want me to do?
Oh, that I'd like you to.
Okay, cool. Lego.
So good.
All right. So this one has also the option 3, since it has the same icon as option 2. It's gonna go pretty fast
Awesome.
because we've already got some
Yeah.
options.
Perfect. So you're just going through the mock-ups. Should we switch to Vera's screen?
We're pretty much doing the same
Yeah.
thing.
You're like, yeah, we're doing the same thing.
Yeah. So I'm looking at.
I think now we're on Vera's screen,
Yeah.
so we can see what she's working on and how she's moving through all of these mock-ups so quickly. It's amazing. Yes, Joanna says, your teamwork is superb. I would agree.
It's hard to find someone you work really well with, and sometimes when it happens, like
Yeah.
I remember when I found Emile, I was like, I'll keep him for as long as I can.
I'll keep him.
we high five a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, do you? Awesome. I love high-fiving.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, I know.
on the first day, huh?
Yeah, right? Tima has a question. Could you guys talk about client acquisition, retention, like whether you go out for clients or whether they come to you?
You can talk about that, I feel.
Yeah, well,
So you do it, boss.
we were actually talking about this earlier because
Yeah.
there was a question on the previous.
Oh yeah, on Nick Tay's
Yes.
session.
And they were doing the portfolio review, and there was that comment on the chat that said you should always present
Yeah,
the work that you want to
that you want to acquire.
want to require. And I think when you do like 3 good projects, people they will call you to do the same kind of project in the same
Totally.
field. So word to mouth
Yeah.
is
Word of mouth.
is very
interesting.
important.
And do you guys ever go out and approach clients for work?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, you guys. Word of mouth. We
But-
don't approach
But we're
clients.
kind
But
of
at the same
lucky
time-
for.
It's but it's not luck. I think you
No, it's not luck,
you do your
I know, it's
relationship.
hard work. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do your relationship. You keep the people you want around you, and you
Yeah.
It's a question of
hard work pays
personality.
off. Yeah,
too.
Hard work pays off, exactly, and relationships. You know, networking constantly. It's constantly a hustle.
Yeah.
So yeah. Tima asked, do you always say yes to a client when they approach you?
Not always, but like I don't know. There's this thing where we really like to put people on projects. You know, this we really like to put like good designers for a certain types of project, and like we've got a lot of contacts also and a lot of friends that do this also. So this is something that we do sometimes when we don't necessarily have time. We'll say yes and just like hire a friend to do it like with us instead of doing it ourselves.
Break down the design process and including someone else and collaborate.
It's very collaborative, it sounds like. It's a great way to work. And plus you get to learn from your friends and keep the process open.
Exactly.
Yes. Pascal says salut.
Again?
Salut, Pascal.
Again?
You're like, again? You're back? Oh.
Pascal. Get over it, Pascal.
Get over it, Pascal. Too funny. So it looks like we have about 4 minutes left for portfolio submission deadline. So definitely get your portfolios in. And like I said earlier, if you don't get chosen for review this time around, there's always the next session with KP and Paul. And they will be reviewing 2 portfolios later today as well. Yay!
We're almost there.
Benjamin, Guillaume, Victor, they're all joining in. Vanille. Amazing. Yes. Marie-France. I think they might know you, Emile.
Do they?
Do they? You're like, do they ever? Pharaoh's like, all of Emile's friends are on the chat today.
I'm trying to work here, guys.
Yeah, guys, come on. Emile's trying to work.
on.
Tell them they're Tana.
Tana?
Yeah.
You guys
Tana.
are-
You guys are Tana.
Yeah.
Did she make me swear?
No.
Because I'll do it. So good. They're starting the Le Billyclub fan club. Ooh, Billyclub fan club. That's a lot of clubs.
Or
I like
just
it.
the Billy fan club. Yeah.
Oh, Billy fan club. Yeah. But that would change your name.
We should
Billy
put
fan club.
fan in parentheses.
We'll like do a little script in the middle. Billy fan club with a carrot. Yeah, Billy fan club.
All right. Okay, cool.
Did you put it in
Yes,
the
Daniel,
option
it is raining on the entire West Coast. It's rain. It's real bad.
For 3 days now.
Yes, the poor people who are visiting, like these two, they're stuck in our rain. I feel bad for you guys. It's no fun. Hopefully it'll be nice by this afternoon.
Yeah, I hope so.
We have like 3 mock-ups to change.
Okay.
Yes, and we have about 2 more minutes before we review portfolio. And then we will come back and review your guys' final presentation of all the work. Super excited. Yeah. I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah.
So it should be there.
All right.
It's not there yet.
Rachel says that these mock-ups are looking really awesome. I agree. I totally agree. And she said it's so cool to watch.
It's did fast, but it looks good.
Yeah. We're using a lot of photos that look good also, so it kind of helps, you know?
I love it. You're like, we're kind of using good photos, so, you know, like... Trust me, you guys, they're making it look easy. It's not, though.
No, it's not.
No.
So?
Yeah, but you did that, right?
Yeah, these 2 are done.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do...
Gabriel says, you are good, guys. You are good.
Which options people like
Yeah.
the
this
best
is-
right now?
We can keep exactly the same.
Sure. Let's do that.
We usually, if two options are similar, we tend to try and do different applications for it. But now we're gonna use the same for option 2 and 3
because we're using the same icons.
Yeah, exactly.
Ashton says that she loves the postcards.
So where are we? Do we have this for option 3? The Facebook?
Facebook, no.
Okay, so I'll do that.
So we have about 4 seconds left for submissions, and then we're going to check
Go, guys.
portfolios.
Go,
Oh my
guys.
goodness, it's time! Ah!
Do we have a lot to review?
Yeah, we have a lot, but we're only reviewing 2.
Oh, God.
So there's just 2 portfolios.
I hope they're good.
I know, they're gonna be good. I have a feeling. I have a good feeling about this.
All right.
Good feeling. Okay. So I think that we are going to move into portfolio review.
Wow.
All right. Yep. Here, put your helmet.
What?
Yeah, I'll get one. There's the helmet.
Oh my god. This is when you screenshot us, guys.
Yeah, because we're in our spaceship right now. And welcome back. We are back on Adobe Live.
I can't breathe in this.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Are we playing in Daft Punk?
We can't hear you, Emile. What?
Are we playing in
You
Daft
see?
Punk?
We were just in
Montreal
a
is
spaceship,
already,
man.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we've got 2 portfolios to review. The first one is Laura Woolner. Welcome, Laura. Yay!
Hi, Laura.
Okay, we can check this out on my screen, you guys. So,
On your screen.
yes, we can go through this work. Laura is a senior designer and a junior art director at LN Studios, and she is from Alberta, Canada.
Canada.
Canada! All right, here is the first project. The Classic Collection for Sugar Lash Pro.
Nice pictures.
Beautiful photography. Yeah.
Is she a photographer? Or is
It
it
looks-
said she was an art
Art
director,
direction, photography, and
Nice.
fassion.
Right? I can't be serious with that helmet.
No.
Really? You look serious with the helmet on. Paul's like, you guys should just keep wearing them all day.
I don't understand.
We're
what's
trying to be
going
really
on.
serious, Laura.
Yeah, sorry.
This is some
Laura.
beautiful work.
Yeah, but the pictures are really good.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah.
They're very, very
They're
nice.
Very nice photos. Okay.
They look way better than us.
Yeah, I mean, we look pretty cool, but, you know,
Carrier
it's,
in a
it's
box.
pretty good. So,
I feel it's silly.
I know, it's fine.
career
No
in a
one's
box.
silly here.
No, we're not
Who's
silly.
silly here?
Who's silly? We're not silly.
No.
So I'm not sure if these are
Ooh.
like advertising pictures or but
Interesting.
it's really cool.
Really cool. Yeah, it looks like a life-size box that
Yeah.
was created, almost like a doll.
She seemed to work with a lot of fashion brands. If maybe this is the same brand as the first one as the first project,
Yeah.
Sugar Lash. Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. Sugar Lash. Yeah, this is an extension of that.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Cool, and you can see the process too. That's great.
Nice.
All right, let's see. This is branding for the Foundry Real Estate Company. Oh,
So now it's
lovely.
more design
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
with photography.
Very cool.
Is it echo when you talk, you?
Kind of. Do,
Yeah,
you, do you hear yourself?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
I just wonder if people hear ours. Hear us. or not.
They're all like, whoa, what's going on? Amazing.
Yeah, this feels cool.
Yeah.
There's like a lot going on. The color palette is really good.
Mm-hmm. Great color palette.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a cool
Cool.
project. Brandy. Yeah. And also, since it's a real estate company,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this feels really new.
Yeah.
Like you
Fresh.
wouldn't see that for a lot of real estate companies.
No, yeah, and I love that they're using things that are on topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This is great.
Yeah.
Cool. We've got one more piece
This
of
is a
work.
lookbook.
So this is yes, the Censure lookbook.
Censure.
Censure. Censure.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's cool. I
Yeah,
like
the
that the
picture's nice.
clothing
Feels
is
like
all,
she's done some fashion design.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
going on?
We're all like, oh, okay.
What about my hair?
Oh my gosh.
What about my hair?
Won't we lose oxygen in space?
Okay, we're good.
We're all like, but we thought we had to keep it on. We didn't
was fun.
know.
That was fun.
I couldn't breathe.
That's pretty good. Yeah, we were losing oxygen. We don't want to lose our designers over here. Amazing. So this is the book and the process and everything. Wow, Laura, this is really great work.
It's nice that it's pictures of the book and
Yeah.
not just seeing the pictures, but in actual context.
Yeah, it gives a sense of how big the book is and how it
some
feels.
scale.
And,
Yeah.
good idea.
Great job, Laura.
Mhm.
This is really nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow, what a really nice portfolio.
Yeah.
All right, and we have one more portfolio.
Hmm.
Guillaume Lavallée.
Salut,
Ooh.
Guillaume.
Guillaume. Yes,
Guillaume Lavallée.
Guillaume.
What?
Guillaume Lavallée, the graphic designer and art director at Cosette,
Yeah.
Montreal,
And-
Quebec, Canada.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks
he's
like
really
there's quite a
good.
bit here, so maybe you guys
Yeah.
could choose the first one you want to look through.
Let's look at what he did for Marie-Pierre Morin.
All right.
She's like a big
Marie-Pierre.
influencer in Quebec and talk show host. And
Ooh, beautiful.
yeah, I feel like this could have been really hard to brand, but
You're like, but he made it
because,
easy.
no, he made it simple. He made it simple.
I love it.
And
Oh,
it must be
yeah.
weird to do a branding for someone, like he's branding her. He's not branding a company. So
Yeah, a
that's,
person. Personal
Yeah.
branding is
Personal branding are the worst
Yeah.
because they're so tough and it's.
Marie-Pierre.
But that's it.
yeah. She
Amazing.
yeah, she's also she's been on Hockey Wives.
Hockey
you know the
Wives?
show? It's
No.
a TV show, a reality TV show.
Mm-mm.
She's been on this show for a couple of years now. I don't think she's doing it now, but yeah.
That's very beautiful. I like
really
the
cool.
separation of
Mhm.
the name.
And it's really subtle. I don't know if he's done the art direction for the pictures, but they're really nice.
Yeah, they are. Photography's great.
And I think he did that with
we will appreciate,
Mode
yeah.
Surgeon also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So which one's next, guys?
they're always working together, Guillaume Lavallée and Mode Surgeon, but I don't know which one do you want to look at.
I don't know.
What
I
about
know.
this
Any
OG
other.
branding?
OG branding. Okay,
Is
who's
this
OG?
like the original gangster branding?
Who is OG?
Who is OG?
I'm sure he's watching right now. Guillaume, tell us who's OG.
Yeah, Guillaume, tell us.
It's un film.
The movie's like a puzzle, and only the editor can put the pieces together to create a masterpiece.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to be nice with Guillaume.
No. If you know him,
Olivier
tear him
Guillemette.
apart.
So OG is for Olivier Guillemette. Oh, I really like this.
Yeah, this is nice.
This is great.
Super
yeah.
simple.
Yeah.
Really
Did
nice.
you produce that, Guillaume? Did the cards? Did he do all these different cards?
Yes.
But it looks really good.
He said nobody's nice with me.
Nobody's. Oh, no, what?
Sounds like he's crying over there on the other side of the screen somewhere in Quebec. More to come.
Yeah, really
Good
nice
job,
project.
good
Yeah,
job.
Really simple. Again, it's really simple and
Yeah, simple, clean, artistic.
And you see,
I think we can. Huh?
I was just gonna say that it's fun that more you get professional, more like your portfolio through the project. It's like
Streamlined.
yeah, and
Yes.
it's the same
Aesthetic.
execution, aesthetic, and
So this is Une Femme Extraordinaire.
And this feels different than the two past projects
Yeah.
we've seen. Oh,
Ooh,
I don't know if
Japanese.
Yeah.
Nice.
looks really good.
Yes.
I like mixing something really straight like the Japanese shapes and having a more serif.
Oh, I'm seeing a theme here. A little
Mm,
cut
true.
type.
Ah,
Guillaume.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, now we're gonna have to look at one more just to.
First one,
bring it back.
Blossom.
The first
Blossom.
one, okay.
I've seen that. This is a bar in Montreal. That's
Blossom.
really nice.
Ooh, beautiful.
And I've seen. That's the thing. I've seen every one of his projects.
You're like, this is really nice.
But this
We
this
trust
one is
you.
cool.
Oh wow,
But-
I like this. Is very different from
Yeah.
the others. This is really
Le
pretty.
Blossom. And this is also with Mode Surgeon, I know.
Le Blossom. Construction du logo.
Nice. I've never been there. Have you been there?
No, we should.
No,
We
none
should
of us
go.
have been there. I'm
The
gonna
card
come
is
with you
really
guys.
nice. You know, the big
Yeah.
B.
That's
That's
great.
really geometric.
Yeah.
Geometric,
It's beautiful.
Very beautiful geometry. I love this poster. Or at least some sort of oversized graphic. It's lovely. The photography is nice as well.
Yeah. Guillaume, maybe you can tell us who did the photography for Blossom.
Ooh, is that a fried fig?
Yeah. Like
God,
Fig
thankfully.
tempura?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
love it.
I want that.
I want that too. Send us some figs.
Those are great
Nice.
ideas of a mock-up too, like very simple.
Very good. All right, guys. Well, great job, Guillaume. Great job,
Great
Laura.
job.
This is
Good
amazing.
job, guys.
So before we lose any more time, I want to go back to what you guys are doing, and I
Yeah.
want to go through the presentation so that
Are
we can
we-
show
are we
everyone
done?
all
We
of the
need
work.
another
Nice
one?
job, guys. Really good.
Nice
Yeah.
job. Really nice
Thumbs
job.
up.
There was missing this.
Oh, I think it's done now. Option 3. Facebook. Maybe I didn't save it. Yeah. I just put it in option 3.
Cool. Nice. So I guess we can maybe we can even do full screen to show
Yeah.
all of your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just uploading the last. Yeah, we're uploading on the last mock-ups for the option 3, and when they're all done.
Can you do this
It's-
bottle too?
Oh, yeah, sure. And then we'll have exactly the kind of presentation we have for any regular clients we have. Only a bit short, but it's gonna look a lot
And maybe
like
there
this.
would be more explanation through the
Yeah.
process of presenting, just to like make sure that they understand our choice.
Yeah.
Like right now, they understand our choices because we ask them.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
You're
like
talking to them
yeah,
and
kind of
they're
like
giving you
feedback.
feedback. Yeah, it's nice to have some of that live feedback.
Cool.
All right,
Great.
so
Image to
option
go.
3.
Like how you're like going backwards. It's like a sneak preview.
Yeah.
Yes, we're doing some sneak
All right,
preview.
so-
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Amazing.
It's just there. It is.
there you go.
It's not too long.
Yeah, this is what's up with Creative Cloud files.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so we'll
Nice.
start from the top. How much time do we have for that?
We have about 15 minutes, I think.
We're good.
Right? Yeah.
We're good.
We're good, yeah. 15,
All right.
17. All right.
Cool.
Monicano.
So, well, we already seen this, but
But this is great for those who are just joining in.
exactly. So
Yeah.
Monicano is a swimwear apparel company, and we want to reflect the love and the passion that the owner have for the water and the nature. It's a project by two lovers, Arthur and Gabrielle. Gabrielle is a lifeguard, and she also they make like swimwear for women for now. They have like 2 models, but they will have more product eventually.
Amazing.
And we want to do it for young and curious people. And I think the creative souls is important.
I think so too.
Yeah. And our keywords through the process were youthful, inspiring, and mindful. And this is the color palette we decided to work on, even if we have more colors that we kept, that we might play with it in the near future. So option 1, we have the script font. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, well, this font. Oh yeah, someone asked for the name of the fonts earlier, and I just remembered that we didn't say what they were. So this is called Business Penmanship. It's a
Nice.
really light font, so we just bolded it. Put it in bold. I
extra
don't know.
weight?
Yeah, we've put some extra weight in it, and just added a little droplet in the M.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And we talked about this font on the first day also, because there's a lot of open type feature in it. So yeah, go check this out, guys. I really like
Yeah.
this font.
we have the same application but on other colors.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the lovely M script letter that could like become a strong symbol for
It's
them.
really pretty.
Yeah. And as someone said earlier, this feels a bit more feminine, so maybe I don't know how it could work in real life, but like this, it's feminine, but also
Maybe just the choice of color
yes,
can
exactly,
adjust the
exactly. Choice
the
of
tone.
pictures,
Yeah.
choice of colors can really balance it out, and
So like right here, you see like when you use it just as a small icon, you can recognize it. But it's
Yeah.
true that it's more feminine, especially on that picture.
Yeah.
You can like, but I think for if it would be on the men's swimsuit, could just be worked in another.
Yeah.
It's discreet though, so
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's nice.
And
yeah.
what I like about that, I just thought of that, but it feels like a thread. Since it's all this on the same weight, and I don't know, this speaks a lot about the
Stitching.
swimwear they are doing. This feels good.
Andrea say if we take out the little squirrel at the end, might look more neutral, but we kind of liked it because it's like the little water drop, but it is true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
An application, and the flag.
Beautiful.
I really like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
This is cute.
I like seeing the surfer in it.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. Phew. I thought the picture wasn't uploaded. I love this color mix right here with the really early picture color.
And as for the font, as we said earlier, this is called Gitan. It was
Gitan.
on Typekit, and this is the font we're using for everyone.
See,
every
like
other options.
the blue
Cool.
Yeah,
icon
this feels
like this.
This feels masculine.
Yeah, it does. Definitely, especially with the white. It's really stark. It's cool.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
all about colors, guys. It's all about colors.
Yeah,
I really like this icon.
I do too.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, that feels masculine or
Yeah, this
neutral,
is,
gender
yeah,
neutral.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. This isn't too.
I think
feminine.
it's the color that would change everything. This is a
Yeah,
bad
I
mock-up,
really like
my
this
bad.
icon.
Yeah,
Good.
cool.
See here, it's used on pink, but it
Yeah.
shouldn't. It's not as strong as.
Although I think pink is again in fashion with men, so
Yeah, it's
maybe it's
coming
just-
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Option
think so.
2,
Hey, Krishna.
the very simple font, but which is super fun too.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
This one's more about simplicity. This font. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to look.
The name.
Yeah, I wanted to.
That's
tell you.
okay. We've got
All
time.
right, so
you
this
can
is
look this
Today
up.
Shop.
Yes.
This is called Today Shop, and I don't know who did that, but yeah, there's a.
Today Shop.
Yeah, it's the name of the font,
Oh.
and there's a lot of weight in there. So this is a really cool font.
Yeah.
I
Very
really like
cool.
that A in the we're not using the lowercase, but I feel like this is really fun. It's just a really simple font, but that kind of has personality to it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's elegant.
Back to Vero.
It feels French.
Oh,
You know?
maybe yeah, something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
En
it's
français.
it's because of the. I feel it's because of the geometry
Yes.
of it. Like when it's more geometric, it feels like Art Deco a bit. And, yeah.
This is
Back to Vero.
amazing. Yeah.
This is the icon that fits really well with this option actually. Like I think it works better in this with this font than the last one, but it's they complete each other.
And
Yeah, it's
I'm not
lovely.
sure we explained it yesterday. We explained the icon and where it comes from, but certainly the waves underneath are for the water, and the shape on top could be a fish, could be a surfboard, but it was done by thinking of two circles merging together, so maybe one circle for each of the owners or something like that.
And it remind the back of it.
The back of
the
it.
swimsuit. Yeah.
So it's the icon is fun because it can
There's
mean
something nautical.
nautical.
Yeah. I think so.
So yeah, there's a lot of
Precise.
explanation you can give to it. So I think that maybe it's gonna speak to a wide audience. But yeah, these two feel really good together. The font and the icon.
They work well together, and the icon is strong too.
Yeah, it looks really nice on the bathing suit.
Yeah.
And this was the
Oh yeah.
on the icon in the logo.
Cool. Yeah, it looks great.
Put the three flags next to each other.
Yeah,
because
that's cool.
could be worked like this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like seeing that horizontal type. I think it's great.
We could have done magazine mock-up too with these kind of application and just say like lookbook cover with another page. Oops.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I really like this picture.
I do too. Yeah, the application is very, very fun to look at because it's slightly upside down, but it's top view,
Yeah.
so it's like washing it up.
We took the pictures on the beautiful pictures on Unsplash because they're great for presentation since they are free of use.
We always use Unsplash nowadays, and I don't know if is it international. Like, do people use it?
I don't
elsewhere?
know Splash.
Unsplash.
Unsplash.
Unsplash, but it's from Montreal. That's what I.
Really?
Yeah,
I
didn't
people in
know.
Montreal.
There's a
Yeah,
great
started it.
community on this too, but for mock-ups it's very nice because you get very good picture quality picture.
I'm not
Yeah.
really sure how it works for photographers, but it's like I think it's just if I was a photographer, I could just send the pictures that I don't use, and I know.
Oh yes,
I love
people say
Unsplash.
that they love it
Yeah.
and that it is international.
Yeah, so everything is free. You don't have to put credit. It's just really like people give their pictures to use, and I guess it's better than just
Fantastic.
having it on a hard drive,
Yeah,
Yeah.
The T-shirt with the icon, I like
love
it.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very genderless. It's
Exactly.
gender neutral. It's awesome.
Feels like a surf brand now.
Yeah, it does.
It does have the little surf vibe.
Yeah.
In the other,
Really
Definitely
nice.
surf vibe. It's cool.
especially that you have your water bottle
Yeah.
and this. Like in the presentation, like if it wouldn't push in a good way what we are trying to present, like I just take out the slide. That doesn't really work.
Right. Keep it concise.
Yeah.
But I think everything works. It just needs probably like more consistency between
Yeah.
like colors, like especially in the first option, like there was a lot of different
Yeah,
colors.
and we normally would have different color palettes for different options. Yeah, well, it depends, but most of the time we do. So it helps different. We'll have
Yeah. No, this is great.
Yeah.
I love this photograph in the background
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
works really
and
well.
this font I think we talked through, but it's Canela.
Canela. Yes.
Yeah.
And I really like this logo, and I'm not even sure if we need the icon with it. Like I feel like this could be a very strong logo by itself. Like I know that in this presentation we put it with the icon, but I think it doesn't necessarily needs to be mixed with it. So like I think just that is very it's
Has
fun
a-
and strong.
Has a good personality to it.
Yeah, it looks really nice, you guys. The mock-ups really make the whole portfolio come together.
Yeah. This is
Very cool.
I think we're done.
Oh my
So-
goodness, this is amazing.
Yeah, I'm really curious to know what people think
Yeah.
of it and what options you guys
options,
feel
there's
is the best.
3 total options, and someone had asked, how many versions do you show to the client, and how many are you going to show?
Well, for this particular project, they're seeing like
yeah, they're
everything
seeing it
we-
live right
yeah.
now. So
They're seeing exactly what
yeah,
they saw every part of the process. So that's something really that was a bit weird because we never worked like that.
yeah,
But but we always show more than one option. I think this is it's a good thing for the client, and I don't think you can be like so on point that you want to show just one option. Maybe it can happen, but I don't know. You always have
it's
surprises.
nice to have
and-
choice.
Yeah.
I think, and it's nice to at least allow the client to feel that there's a choice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's the thing is some options will feel more. What were our 3 keywords? They
Youthful.
were
You don't remember them?
Youthful, mindful,
You're like
youthful, mindful, and And
He's like, look, there's so many keywords.
inspiring. There you go.
Youthful, inspiring.
But the thing is,
mindful.
when we're working with keywords, some options will feel more like one of the keywords or one another, and
Everyone's here to help. They're like rooted, inspirational. They're like, come on, Emile, we were with you. We did this together.
Yes.
Amazing.
so that's what's fun with having multiple options. It's gonna the client can take the ones that feel that is really right with him,
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think we're nearly at time. How much time do we have left, Paco? Oh, it is time. Oh, wow.
I'll put it
Well, this is just in time. We're seeing the summary, and you guys will have to email to vote. But what I'd like to do is thank Le Billyclub. Thank you,
Thank
Vero.
you, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
Emile.
Adobe.
We have Le Billyclub here, and go find them online. Amazing.
Thanks,
Look
guys.
forward to Krishna Dudagupta coming up next. Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Yeah.